Mannequin silent warning. Sometimes, reality glitches in ways you can't explain, and all you're left with is a feeling, cold and certain, that something is terribly wrong. That's how it started for me, one rainy evening, when I passed the old department store downtown. The mannequin in the window caught my eye, not because of its elegant pose but because I swear its head was turned, just slightly, toward me when I looked away and back again. I brushed it off as nerves and hurried home, but I kept thinking about it, the tilt of the chin, the glossy stare that seemed to follow. The next morning, I found a smudge on my apartment door, pale, almost powdery, like someone with chalky hands had tried to push it open. I laughed it off, but my laughter died when I noticed a single silk glove lying on my welcome mat. It was the same color as the mannequin's dress. I checked my security cam, but the feed glitched, static, then blackness, right around 3 a.m., the exact time my phone's clock had reset itself. I tried to ignore the growing sense of dread, but the mannequin kept appearing in my peripheral vision, in reflections, in half-lit corners of my hallway, always just out of reach but never out of mind. Friends stopped visiting after I showed them the footage, frames of a pale, jointed figure frozen in impossible poses by my door. I called the store, desperate for any explanation, but the number was disconnected. When I returned to the shop, the window was empty, the building abandoned, and the only thing left behind was a faint scent of perfume and the echo of footsteps that weren't mine. Now, every night, I hear the tap 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 of hard plastic fingers on my window. I don't let myself look, not anymore. But I know, just as surely as I know my own name, that it's waiting, patient, persistent, and getting closer. If you hear a knock at your door and find a silk glove waiting for you, don't bring it inside. And don't make the same mistake I did, never look away.